Hello, I'm Mr. Christopher. This is my world, and this is Roasting the Dead. We have a special episode this week. It's pretty much the same as every other episode, except we're going to be roasting different people. They're all dead people. Still, to this day, deceased. R.I.P. Let's get to roasting, people. You all remember when Bobby Boucher showed up at halftime and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl? Everything he says are a lie.
Lucy Root Potter, the inventor of root beer and the writer of Harry Potter. Do you guys know she was buried here? It's crazy.
Wesniak, you're the only Wes Zidniak. Got me.
Remember, sometimes the dead roast me. Someone said, Mr. Christopher, you know there's a penny shortage? You know there's a penny shortage, Mr. Christopher? I said, oh no. A penny shortage? Oh, geez, Louise. Not the lack of representation of Abraham Lincoln. What are we going to do? Oh, goodness gracious. I find a penny on the ground every day of my life. I have so many pennies. That's why I say a penny a day keeps Satan away, you know? There's something to this, though. There's some Jewry here, probably. They want you to take your pennies to the bank, and the bank's going to melt them down and do something with the zinc and copper in them. I don't know. They want to take real money away so they can control you. They want you to be on control system. When I was a young lad, I thought money shouldn't even exist. Now that I'm an old man, I think, oh, I see what they want. They want to control every action you make so they can take from you, and you can live in a prison that may just be your home, so you're blinded by freedom, but it's not real freedom. It's a prison. So keep your pennies. Keep finding them. Keep using them if you can. I know pennies aren't used. I don't use pennies either. I save them, and then I do eventually bring them to the bank, and I'll take whatever cash they'll give me. But use cash. Remember, cash is king. Don't let them enslave you with digital IDs and such. Let's get back to roasting.
This is just 14 million gallons of mayo they decided they wanted to bury in this cemetery because they thought it'd be funny. And you know what? They're not wrong. It's kind of funny. You all remember the Macintosh computers? Well, they're all here. They are all buried here. It's a trap! When you're two horny candles about to get it on, but one candle has to get a hard wick first. She's like, do you have that hard wick yet? And he's like, I'm working on it. I got a hard wick dysfunction. Winkler! Barber died so long ago from green wood, which was probably just gonorrhea they didn't know how to deal with. So they were just like, well, Barber Greenwood, I guess. Died from green wood. And I don't know. Harriet. Oh, Harriet. Ah, yes, the stone dedicated to the herd of zombies that they killed back in the 1800s when there was that giant zombie outbreak. You know, you've heard of that. You've all heard of that. But they buried a giant herd right here. Some say there's like up to 1 million zombies under this ground.
I can't wait for the day that the Hells Angels start forming biker chains across cemetery entrances to stop me from entering them and roasting the dead. Mr. Christopher ain't gonna roast the dead around here. We're a community. It'd be funny. That's a hope. That's a hope I hope for. And then if that happens, I'm gonna call that episode Roasting the Hells Angels, or Roasting This Biker Gang. That'll be fun. You don't belong here. This is sacred ground. Meanwhile, the dead people are like, no, let him in. Let him in. We like him. They can't hear that, though, because they're blinded and deaf. I can hear them. I'll be like, your grandparents are telling me to come in. They want me to make fun of them. And they'll be like, this crazy guy talks to the dead. And I'll be like, you're a biker. Where are your morals? I don't understand.
For my homies. No, the town of Lowell, Massachusetts finally up and overdosed on heroin, passed away. Oh, goodness gracious me. Don't do heroin. Mr. Wilson! Remember when I did Dennis the Menace movie review? Mr. Wilson!
Fun fact about that specific Mr. Wilson there. He was my neighbor growing up for many years, and I never thought about how I had a Mr. Wilson neighbor. And I wish I used that when I was younger. I should have always went outside and just went, Mr. Wilson. But he would have been like, yeah, can you do me a favor? And I'd be like, that's why I didn't. That's why I try not to go outside too much and talk to my neighbors, because they'll use me for my strength and size and manliness. That's not even me being like nice to myself. That's a fact. I've been used by these people. But it's fine. Either way, I grew up with that guy next door. And then that day that I made that video, weird fact here, I've told you people since I started this show and the other shows, weird things have been happening. But that day that I made that specific video, his wife passed away. Her name was Ann Wilson. R.I.P. They were a great family that I really did enjoy. They were my neighbors for many years, and now they're all dead.
Ah, yes, the angel of math. You gotta love the angel of math. Always making sure kids get their math done on time. Is she missing a finger? Oh my goodness, I wonder what happened there. Some of her teaching's gone wrong. 1 math lover. 2 math lovers. 3 math lovers. 4 math lovers? I can't find the 4th one. 4! Before we had the Wuhan lab, there was the Mihan lab. Mihan! That's not my stack, that's her stack. Give her that stack of math questions because we love math. Huge math fans. I didn't think Frasier was that bad of a show. Hey, Ligger. Guy's got a risque name right there.
Hayligger's trying to get me in trouble over here. Hey, Ligger. Hey, Ligger, how you doing? At least it's not a hard L. That'd be trouble.
Math is lame, is boring, is the same every time you do it. 2 plus 2 is always 4. What's math, buddy? This person must have died a cripple. No walking there.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. 'Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. See, I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. I better get something, or you and your homies will be lying in chalk. I've been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise. I've been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise. I've been fucked with once or twice. I'm living in this gangster's paradise. That guy can't even, I don't know if I hit the lyrics properly there, but that guy can't even sing that song because he can't even walk through the valley of the shadow of death to take a look at his life and realize there's nothing left. He has to crawl, or maybe he wheels, which that's fine. I'm not judging. I'm here with the Crips. I'm here with the Crips and the Bloods. It's fine. I ain't judging a single person, all right? I don't even, in the Latin Kings. I'm here with the Latin Kings as well. All the gangs I'm here for. I'm trying to spread love. I've been spending most of my life living in a gangster's paradise.
Instead of writing that song, Eminem should have just went, done, Stan. He's done. You know what? I'm not going to spend any more time on him. Let's move on. So this is where they buried the Nagel and Finagle Bagel, huh?
There's demons in the office! There's demons in the office! Over! You think when they invented the walkie-talkie, the guy who invented it was like, it's a walk-talk. You walk from far away from me and you can talk still. And his wife was like, can we call it a walkie-talkie? It's cuter. Let's call it a walkie-talkie. And he was like, this conversation's over. And she was like, that's actually good. We'll call. So after the end of the conversation, whatever you say over. It's a walkie-talkie. And at the end of what you say over. And he was like, oh, I like that. This is why I married you. And then they made sweet, passionate love. I don't know. Oh, to be in love. So that's the end of Roasting the Dead. I hope you enjoyed. I know I did. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say it again. I will say it again. I love Roasting the Dead. I love taking walks through cemeteries. It's beautiful. It's peaceful. Get out there. Get out there and visit the dead. They love it too. You're going to be one of them too anyway, one day. And we'll all just end up here on Roasting the Dead with me, a vampire, Mr. Christopher. Farewell. Till next time. Enjoy. Go watch Movie Review V. Catch a movie to watch. And then watch Art Connoisseur and get some class in your life. Art Connoisseur. But that's not this. This is Roasting the Dead. But this is the end of this. So, bye. Mr. Christopher, you crazy.